Welcome to tutorial number 2 in Juliet programming language. In this tutorial, we will talk about the data type in programming language and then how we can link it to the variable types. And then we will look at the variables in Julia and how to store data in the variables. And then we'll have a look at the variables types in Julia. So start the Julia shell interface by the icon on the desktop, which we made in the previous tutorial, or you go to the menu here and pick Julia. Here you get the Julia interface. The first thing I would like to talk about is data types. So if you look at the language we are using words and numbers, and the words they are containing of characters. For example, the word data contain 4 characters and numbers as we see here. So simply we can see the data types also in the programming language are characters and numbers. The characters are specified into 2 categories. If you have one single character, it is the shortcut of it is character, char, or many words or one word with many characters, or a sentence with many words, they called string. The number are classified into 2 categories. Raw numbers, for example, like 2, 3, or 500, these called integers, and the shortcut is int. Or if it has a point, a decimal number, and it's called float in programming, the shortcut as well, float. The nice thing with Julia language that you don't need to type the type of the variable. If you want to declare a variable, you don't need to specify a type of the variable because it will automatically recognize the variable. So what is the variable? If you would like to create a number, so you need a place to store it. In this case, you need a variable. So the variable is a place in the memory where you can store your data, either character, numbers, or strings, and so on. And the nice thing in Julia that you don't need to specify the type of the variable because Julia recognizes the type of the data. So what is a variable? The variable is a place in the memory that you create to store data inside it. Let's have a look at this on Julia. We have the Julia interface already running here. To create a variable, you can pick any name. There are some names that you cannot choose, but for now we can type variable 1, and to store a data inside this, you just simply click equal to 2. So now you have variable 1, you stored number 5 inside. And let's make a second variable, variable 2, and call it, and after 2 let's type char to know that it is a character, and add a character inside it. To assign a character, you need a single quote. Type the character v and click equal. And as you see, Julia typed you this is a letter lowercase. And if you make a third variable and call it char, and this time make it capital V, click OK, and then you will have that V is uppercase, and they are not equal in the programming language, it is a case sensitive, so they are not equal. And let's now assign a string. Let's say variable for string equal, and to assign a string you need a double quote. To assign a string you can type variable for string equal in between two double quotes and type one word or a sentence, so it will consider as a string. Let's also create a float variable for float equal 2.5. So to check the type of the variable, you have the command called typeof. You can simply click type of between two brackets, and you can type variable 5 close. Variable 5 here we don't have any variable 5. Let's change it to variable 1. It is the first variable over there. Click OK, and you will see it is integer, as we said in the beginning. It is integer. And let's check. To return to the last command, you can click on the arrow up or down. And let's check for the second variable, car. You will see the result is car, mean a character. And let's check for the third variable, which is for string. You will get the type string. So now let's review these commands on the Julia toolbox. As you notice, we type a long variable's name, but we can also type a very short variable because it is the beginning, and I wanted to show you the meaning of variables. So go to the Julia toolbox over here, and as you remember how to make a folder, so let's make a new folder for this tutorial. Click new notebook, Julia 7, and let's now call the first variable a and give to it a value of 2. Click enter. A lowercase equal 2.5, then b equal b as a character. Click enter, and small b equal double quotation and type hello. So you can notice how simple to declare these 4 variables from different types. So you can execute this line and you'll save the variables inside, or the data inside the variables. Let's check the type of a and execute. You'll see it is integer. Go to the next variable and check the type of it. A, small a. Execute. You will get a float. So you'll notice a uppercase is not equal to the lowercase a. Both they are different data types. And let's check the type of B. Execute. And the last one, type of lower B, and execute. You will get the type is string. So we learned in this tutorial how to make variables, how to assign a data type, data inside the variable, and the types of the most used variables, which are integer, float, char, and string, and how to check the type of them.